Oh, we are spring flowerizing, making up words over here. Hi, everybody. Are we going to do some spring flowers? See, now I got it right. Live makeup demo. Yes, we are. Join me. Come say hi. Come like and follow me. Come comment. Come do all the things that Facebook loves that I get credit for. Please help me get credit. I don't know what credit means in Facebook world, but I am an Enneagram 3, and so I therefore love credit. Whatever that is, I want it. So come say hi, do all the things. Okay, we always start when we do our makeup demos. We always start from the top down. So we're going to start with brows. And of course, I do have my brows tattooed on, and I love them. I get questions all the time about my brows, and I am obsessed with them. I'm so glad I did it. I jokingly and very seriously say that my two best accomplishments last year were getting a hysterectomy and my eyebrows tattooed. So that's about covered right there. So for the eyebrows tattooed, but I still want to color them in. Okay, so like, follow, stars, comment, give me Facebook credit before we start getting into this. Okay, and then say hi, of course. So the brow kit, guys, I know the company still has them, so make sure you get them. They are absolutely phenomenal. And I really am a brow tint fan for sure. But this brow kit has taken over my eyebrow work. Even though my brows are tattooed, my hair is lighter than my tattoo because I am actually like a dark blonde, and then the grays start peeking in. So I still want to cover them, and I still want to shape them and all of those things. So the pomade and the powder, sometimes I use the highlighter. I don't use that one near as much, but the first two for sure. So that pomade really shapes them and makes them look beautiful. You know, we're not into the heavy stamped look, the super produced eyebrow. We're into a natural eyebrow, but you still want it sculpted. You still want it to look, you know, like done. You know, you don't want an unfinished brow. So natural, but also well-maintained, well taken care of. So that's the pomade. And then I'm going to go lightly with the powder, and I'm using dark brunette. The dark brunette, and if you're really fair, do the blonde. And if you are more warm, a little reddish tone, the brunette is actually your red toned thing. So big shout out for the brow kit. Okay, let's get into eyes. So this Spring Blossoms kit really is one of my favorites, especially this time of year, because it lends itself to a little fun, a little whimsy, a little brightness, but not too much. So you're starting to get a little color in your skin. You're starting to get a little vitamin D, but we're not going to go so summery. This is really pretty as we enter into the spring season. So I'm going to take Biscotti, and I'm going to go right, and you can do Blossom too, either one. I'm going to go right underneath the eyebrows, just as that matte highlighter, just bringing that eye area up, making us look brighter, eyes more open. You never want that to be a shimmer. So it's really gonna be Blossom or Biscotti most of the time. And then I am gonna take a little bit of a shimmer. I'm gonna take Rose Gold. That's my favorite shimmer. It's like the grown-up version of shimmer. And I'm gonna place that right in my inside of my eye, which is where you want to keep your shimmer. If you want your eyes to look bigger, brighter, bolder, you don't want it here and you don't want it there. You want it low. You gotta let the shimmer do its job. If you put shimmer everywhere, then your whole eye looks like a glitter ball and you can't focus. The eye can't focus on it, and all you see is shimmer eyeshadow. You don't get to see your gorgeous eyes. So don't do that. You gotta really well place it. I'm going to take that rose gold with my eyeliner eyebrow brush, and I'm going to really brighten underneath that eye. Do you see what that does for me? It really makes my eye look bigger. And I will take all of that. Okay, so now we want to go into our midtone, and I love mixing Dusty Rose, which is a pinkish tone, with that mossy green. I think it's a really cool look. You can absolutely do it with brown, but I think this gives it that eclecticness And if you've ever seen me decorate or you've seen my house or anything like that, that is absolutely how I feel things look the best, is when you kind of mix and match them. When everything isn't matchy, 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 it is different. It's unexpected. And I think that's what gives that visual interest. We just do it in makeup and we just do it in a super subtle way, but it's still there. We still playing. So that dusty rose right over that crease area. Mine goes a little bit higher to bring in that heavy eyebrow bone that I have. Okay, so right there, you can start to see my eyes really start popping. Like you can really, okay, her eyes are blue. They actually look a little bit blue-green today since I'm wearing green. They do that. Who has chameleon eyes? Tell me who has chameleon eyes. Mine kind of can be what you want them to be, as long as it's in the blue, gray, green world. Okay, so now I'm going to get into moss, and I'm going to, because I don't want this like I would normally do an accent color. I would usually come out here and do like that little C on the outside. I'm not going to do that with moss. What I want, so I'm going to take my cream brush. I want it on my eyelid. Of course, it's a little bit darker on the outside and it, you know, fuzzies its way in, but this one's going to go in just a little bit more because moss is not dark. So you don't have to worry about really keeping light dark. Moss has a little bit lighter, a little bit sheerer color. So you can see I'm not really blending. I'm really putting the moss in that outer 3/4 of the way. So still start on the outside because wherever you put your brush is the darkest. So we still want it there, but I'm just keep patting and moving over. There we go. About 3/4 of the way. And it's going to kind of mix up with that rose gold, which is going to make a really cool color right through there. That's exactly what we want it to do. Okay, go back to my eyeliner brush. And I'm going to go moss underneath like eyeliner. Remember, we keep, if you change up and make your top eyeliner and your bottom eyeliner different colors, make sure eyes look bigger. Also, just more interesting. Okay. There. Now, brown eyeliner for this look is really gorgeous. Everybody looks good in brown eyeliner. I don't even think I owned a brown eyeliner until we got these new ones. Until really I got my colors done and realized that black eyeliner is not for me. So now I have brown, just got this one, steely, which is that gray, which is my favorite, and blue. That blue is fun. I don't wear it all the time, but when I do, I'm here for it. Okay, so as you can see, it doesn't have to be a perfect line. There's no, we're not spending meticulous detail hours on our eyeliner line. It is just enough to hold when I come back with a little bit of espresso. And all I'm doing is placing it on that eyeliner to seal it up. Guys, I can't tell you how many lives have been changed by the powder eyeliner trick. I'm telling you what, eyeliner is a thing, and it is hard to get right, and it is easy to get wrong. And powdered eyeliner, it's just easy all the time, and that's what you want. Set yourself up for success, man. Okay, little moisturizer. Grabbing that powder, cheapy sponge, and then pull and remove all that moisturizer. And that moisturizer grabs all that powder, and you've got a perfectly clean under eye, ready for eye cream and foundation. It's, you know, the best ever. Powdered eyeliner and eye makeup before foundation. Those are my two best hacks. Okay, I love the Time Wise eye cream for daytime because it's like a little Instagram filter. and it's not too oily. It hydrates, it brightens, it kind of, like I said, Instagram filter, it kind of softens that under eye area. And then at night, I use the heavy duty eye renewal one. So I get the best of both worlds. Okay. Curl those eyelashes before mascara, not after. Great heights. I know. It's new. It's fantastic. I love it. Everybody loves it. 3 coats. I'm not going to do 3 coats today, but 3 coats. And you're going to see some mamma jamma long eyelashes. So if you're into length, this is your baby. If you're into, you have really sensitive eyes and mascara really bothers you, this is your baby. We've got people that couldn't wear mascara at all. At all. Can you imagine not being able to wear mascara? I can't eat certain foods and I think I'd trade mascara for those foods. Mascara, that's like big, but they can use this one. So that is pretty awesome. Okay, getting into, got our eyes, our spring flower eyes done. Now let's do our flawless face. And flawless face is 4 different products. It is CC cream. You can use that as a primer, but it's also got moisturizer, sunscreen, foundation, and concealer in it. Just brightens your skin tone, evens it out just a little bit. Nothing cakey, nothing heavy. It just kind of evens out like any discoloration. And also, foundation is the fifth step of skincare. And so the fact that you can hydrate, protect with your sunscreen and your foundation in one step is pretty awesome. So that does a lot of things right there, but I need a little bit more. So second step of flawless face is an anti-aging matte foundation. And I'm gonna go right over the top and just even this out. I'm not looking for anything, like I said, heavy and cakey. I'm just looking for smooth and even. And I love the way it sits over that CC cream. Just gives it an extra special glow. And that CC cream you can wear by itself, or put a powder over it, or both, as we do in Flawless Face World. Okay. People always ask what color foundation I use. I use medium to deep CC cream and then beige N200 foundation. And if you are a cool, like I am, I'm a neutral leaning cool girl in skin analysis and color analysis, our neutrals are really, I believe, our stars of the show. They lean a little bit cool. So just so you know, when you're looking for the perfect match, which is really a consultant's job, is to do that. Hold on, I can't find my under eye corrector. And that's the third step. No, bummer. Oh, there it is. I just got home from my trip to Disneyland. Yay! It was so fun. But you know how you just dump all your stuff right in your vanity? That's what I did. Okay. Third step of Flawless Face is highlighting and concealing. And I'm going to do that in one step with my under eye corrector. You can also, oh gosh, that had moss on it. Oh, how funny. Hold, please. Oh, please laugh with me that I forgot I did my, eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is funny. Nothing a little moisturizer won't fix. That is so funny. I forgot I did that. There we go. Okay. Crisis averted. So you can mix your under eye corrector with concealer or the leftover, not eyeshadow like I just did, or the leftover foundation that's on the back of your hand. Okay, Heather, pick up the right brush this time. There we go. Okay, inside corner is the darkest part of your whole face, right there. So we're gonna make sure that we really get that under eye corrector on We want it to sit around the nose area and in the laugh line. We want to brighten up over the eyebrow, and then watch, we want to do the eye lift all the way up to the end of the eyebrow. And remember that tip I told you last time. Squish your eyes together. Get that in there. Find out where it creases and blend it out. I'm going to go right through the center of my nose. Okay, do you see how much brighter and lifted that part of my face is? That's the third step of Flawless Face, is highlighting and concealing in one. It's like the best. It makes such a difference on your face. Okay, same thing. Let's brighten this inside corner right into that laugh line area, right above your eyebrows. Now, let's eye lift. There we go. Look how gorgeous that is turning out. Now we want the last step of our Flawless Face is to set our makeup. So we can do this a couple different ways. We can do translucent powder, which sets your makeup and controls your oil. And it's see-through, but it like gives an airbrush finish. It's really pretty. Or we can do silky setting powder, which is a little bit of the translucent powder setting, but it has a tint to it. What I really, really like to do, my favorite thing, is to mix the two together. So I'm going to take a little bit of light beige silky setting powder. I'm going to mix it with translucent powder. I'm going to press it into my skin. Okay, and then I'm going to take my clean side of my cheapy sponge, and I'm going to go straight translucent powder. I'm going to go right underneath the eyes, right underneath the eyes, side of my nose, laugh line. Look at that. Look how that just smooths everything out. All the things that ail you. Okay, cheeks. We're going to do a little bit of a light contour with Latte. Just a touch. I'm going to go with my cheek brush, at the base of my cheek brush, right underneath where my cheekbone starts to turn under. Just right there on that like outer half. Hairline. Jawline. I'm going to take it down the sides of my nose. Kind of thins that out right through there. Okay, here's where I'm not going to put this. Of course, when I was 30, I did not teach this because I didn't know this. This right here hollows out as you get older. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I don't want to talk about it, you guys. It's just one more thing that happens when you get older. It just is the way it is. So I am not putting contour right through there. I would never have known that until as I start getting older, I realize, oh, yep, it's absolutely happening. So I skip that part and go right up through there. And then my cheek color is going to be rosy nude. Keeping it high. Let's give this a little bit of glazed, no, honey glow. Let's get a little honey glow. 'Tis the season, right? For a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of highlighter right through there. Love it. Okay, I already have the pink nude lip liner on. Completely color in your lips. And then as this is my demo of Love Me Pink, that's the lip color we're going to use. I have never tried it on myself before. Are you ready? This is a monumentous moment. When you're a product junkie like I am, it is hard pressed to find something you haven't tried. Because usually nothing like it. But that lip that we're modeling after is really light. It's kind of its signature feature. And I usually don't wear super light pinks, but I want to try it. Okay, check it. It's super light. I would probably wear that, but I'd wear it like over rose lip liner. It's really light. It is pretty though. Okay, and then pink ballerina lip gloss. This is such a hot look right now. That super light pink. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. I love it. Okay, so spring flowers, spring blossoms, whatever I called it. Eclectic, fun, pink, moss green, pop in the shimmer a little bit, flawless face, a super light pink lip. Oh, that might grow on me. Okay, tell me what you think about our welcome to spring makeup look today.